I'm Shannon.
And I'm Holly.
And this is a Girls Gone Curious podcast, where we talk about things that make us curious. So grab your favorite drink, sit back and relax because your show is loading. Today's episode, as always, includes strong language. This podcast is not suitable for children. Please listen with care. It's time for some Reddit stories. Woo woo.
Okay, we're starting off with Am I the Asshole? Like always. Am I the asshole for telling my husband that he absolutely ruined the birth of our child?
Uh-oh.
Let's get into it.
Is it bad that I'm probably already going to agree with her?
No, since I remember the story and it fucking pisses me off. And I haven't even gave birth. Hi, everyone. Our daughter is now 8 weeks old. So obviously this whole argument has gone on a very, very long time. We both have been holding grudges and neither of us think that we are wrong. My husband does not know I am posting this, so I am going to keep it as anonymous as possible. So when I got pregnant with my daughter, my husband started in immediately telling me that I should have a home birth. I really do not know why he's so adamant about it, but he was. At first I brushed him off and told him I would think about it because I was only 6 weeks pregnant, and the birth seemed so far off. Of course, it came quickly, and my husband would literally speak over me at the doctor's appointments when my doctor would ask if I had a birth plan. This caused a few arguments between us in those 39 weeks of pregnancy, but I never really changed my mind. Eventually, my husband's mother sat down and talked to me, and she told me all of the reasons why they did not want me to go to a hospital for the birth. Time out.
I have so many things wrong with this already, and it's not. You haven't even got to the birth yet. But first of all, the husband can express his opinion. But once the wife is like, okay, well, I'll think about it. Like, did he give her like the reasons why, and before he brought in his mother, or like why?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'll lose those questions in my head. I'll lose those questions.
You'll lose them after you hear the rest of this. Okay. I expressed my concerns about, safety of the baby and myself, but just like my husband, she brushed me off. I ended up telling my husband that I would take myself to the hospital when it was time, and that I did not want a home birth. He acted as if he didn't hear me. We met with a doula who was also very pushy. I felt overwhelmed and not supported at all. I was 36 weeks at that point. So, when I went into labor, I was 39 weeks, and I absolutely begged my husband to take me to the hospital where my doctor is. He wouldn't. He spoke to me condescendingly and called the doula instead.
Oh my God.
I was in labor for about 3 days, active labor for around the last 22 hours. I cried the whole time. I just felt something was wrong. I was so scared, and oftentimes they left me alone. The doula told me that if active pushing in labor reached 24 hours, I had to go into the hospital. I remember thinking that I could not decide which was worse, staying in labor for another 2 hours or having my baby right there. When she was finally out, I don't even remember wanting to hold her. I just remember crying out of relief. Obviously, I'm okay now, but I did not have a good experience. On my first appointment after birth with my doctor, she was very shocked I had the baby. She was concerned. I was so upset. I told my husband that he absolutely ruined it for me. I truly never wanted to go through that again. I hear mothers say that they forget all the pain the second they have the baby, but I didn't. I love my daughter so much, but it was horrible, and it was entirely his fault. So I told him that several times. He rolled his eyes every time and tells me how mothers are strong, and how I'm not trying to be strong. I told him that if we ever have another baby, which he wants, that I will never do a home birth ever again. His response is, "We'll see." I cannot possibly be the asshole here, can I?
No.
Everyone around me is acting like this is so normal, but it's not, is it?
No.
No.
Fucking immediate divorce. Immediate. No questions fucking asked.
No. It's so fucking fucked up. Comment number 1. Call the police, report everyone, take the baby, and leave.
Exactly.
This is abuse.
Yeah.
Telling you can't give birth or you can't go to the hospital and give birth, and then forcing you to give at home.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like the mother the mother needs to be comfortable, and if she is terrified of giving birth at home, then the husband and the doula should have been respectful of that.
Of her wishes.
100 fucking percent. Like, I do not understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Comment number 2, not the asshole. I try not to be quick to judge on here, but you definitely aren't overreacting, and this is a massive red flag. Obviously, a father should be involved in decisions for his child. He should get a say, and it should be respected. But when it comes to birth, the mother's choices should matter so much more. Requesting you consider a home birth and asking you to research it is even fine. Forcing you is so beyond okay. Childbirth is so hard on a woman's body, and there are so many things that can go wrong. Choosing a home birth isn't wrong, but it should be the mother's choice. Putting you under unnecessary stress could have caused complications. Also, your husband could be in control. Your husband showed no concern or consideration for your safety or the safety of your child. Disregarded your feelings, your comfort, your autonomy. This is not the actions of someone who loves you. I'm sorry this happened, and this must be so hard. You've just had a baby. Please really consider if you're safe with this man. If your child is truly safe. If you really want to parent with him. If this is how he handles childbirth, how is he going to handle parenting disagreements going forward? I hope you have support you can trust, who can help you.
That's a really good comment. Because mine was, for legality purposes, just divorce him.
Yeah. Well, and I read some of the other comments, and they're like, is he trying to hide something?
That's what I was wondering.
And I didn't see this from OP, but also there was like thousands of comments, and I could have just missed it. But I seen another person reply saying that OP said that she was 21 and he was 30. Which isn't
bad, but also like...
But like, are they trying to hide something?
Yeah. Like, is he hooking up with a nurse at the hospital or a doctor at the hospital? Or there's all kinds of scenarios, but just going off the information that was given, one, OP is not the asshole.
No.
And frankly, I'm just still trying to wrap my head around it. Like, even the doula, like, so unprofessional.
Yeah. it makes me think,
was she and him not doing something together?
Yeah. Well, and is this doula the one that helped his mother's pregnancy with him?
Oh, yeah.
And they just brought her in and they're like, well, this is how it's going to go.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's fucking fucked up.
Yeah, agreed. I don't understand.
We're really starting off with a strong.
Yeah. Something else I was thinking is for him to just disregard all the pain that she was in, and not even the pain, but like she voiced her concerns that she did not want to have a home birth because she was scared about what could possibly happen. He just didn't want to fucking hear it at all.
No.
And that's such bullshit. Like, yes, his opinion matters, but she's the one literally pushing the kid out. So
yeah,
she gets to say whether she's having it at home or at the hospital or I don't know. That
in the car,
yeah. So she couldn't literally enjoy any part of the process because she was constantly arguing with her husband and her mother-in-law and the doula.
Yeah. Well, and the fact that she said most of the time they just left her alone.
Mm-hmm. I would tell she wasn't at the hospital, but I'd be like, I don't want anyone coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, that poor woman.
At some point, I would have gotten probably in the car and drove myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
called an ambulance or something.
Yeah. I mean, if she was in so much pain and stuff, she probably couldn't even think.
Yeah.
Well, and then you have them like, oh, you're going to do it this way, this way, this way. And
you only have to wait 2 more hours and then you can go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch.
Oh. Well, and the fact that she gave birth and she didn't even feel like holding her daughter because of how much pain and then the relief of giving birth. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say, like, the pain, I would never... To me, it sounds like there was something more going on. I mean, she said she was okay, but...
If she was in labor for 3 days and then in active labor for 22 hours...
Yeah. That's... Wow.
Fucking ridiculous.
Poor woman. But no, she's definitely not the asshole.
No. Everyone except her
is
the asshole.
Yes.
And her doctor, because her doctor said her doctor wanted her to come in.
Yeah.
But it's not like her doctor can just like show up at her home and...
On my way, dear.
Yeah.
For our second Am I the Asshole story. Am I the asshole for telling my mom she can't share a room or a bed with her boyfriend in my home? I mean, did she say the same thing to you? Just kidding.
Pretty much.
When I, 27 female, was in college, I met my boyfriend and we moved in together, sharing a place with some friends after dating for a year. I was 19 when we met and 20 when we moved in together. We decided from that point onward to take turns spending Christmas with our families. But the first year we were supposed to see mine, my mom made it clear my boyfriend could not stay and we weren't sharing a room or a bed in her house. My dad argued in favor of letting it happen since I was an adult and living with him already. But Mom said no. She hated that I wouldn't stay at their house then and instead booked an Airbnb. She said I should respect the rules of her house, and I told her I was, but I didn't want to tell my boyfriend to be alone on the holidays, and especially when his family had welcomed us together happily. After that, I made it clear there would be no coming to visit like that if I couldn't sleep with my boyfriend. My mom said it wasn't like we were married, so she had every right to that rule. 2 years ago, my dad died, and for 11 months, my mom has been in a relationship with her boyfriend. They don't live together exactly, but according to my brother, he was there most nights while he was still there. My mom and brother aren't really talking right now. My brother could hear Mom and her boyfriend in bed, and he hated it, so he moved out. He's also 22 and had wanted to, but it gave him the push to move. My mom was furious and demanded to know why he was leaving out of nowhere, and she freaked when my brother told her he was tired of hearing them. It started Mom off on him not being happy for her that she found someone again after Dad died. My mom seems to be missing my brother being around, and she told me she misses having her kids around her, so she wanted to visit for a week or two soon. She wanted to bring her boyfriend along, and I told her she can't share a room or a bed with him in my home. I told her I do not want to hear that. She got mad at me and said she's a grown woman and should be allowed her freedom. I told her she was all right denying it to me, and I wasn't even planning to have sex in her house. But it sounded like she doesn't care if we hear or not, and I'm not dealing with it. I also told her I wasn't going to reward her with sharing with her boyfriend when she has been so strict with me about it. My mom accused me of acting like a petty child. Am I the asshole? I think it's petty, but I don't think she's an asshole.
No. I mean, the main thing is she doesn't want her mom and to hear her mom and her boyfriend going at it.
Yeah.
Which clearly they would.
Yeah. And her getting upset at her son, the mom getting upset at her son for moving out, it's like, well, it doesn't matter. He doesn't want to hear it. He shouldn't have to hear it.
Plus, it says that he was 22 and already thinking about moving out. But the fact that she took that, he told her that, well, I don't want to hear you guys going at it every night. And then she turned it on him and says, well, you're just mad at me for having a boyfriend since your dad died.
Kind of a narcissistic behavior, huh?
Yeah. Fucking bullshit.
Comment number 1 says, your house, your rules. If she doesn't like it, she can rent an Airbnb. True. And that was kind of odd, too. Like, the mom getting an Airbnb saying that your boyfriend can stay there. Then I will be staying with him.
Yeah.
She was.
No, I think the OP got an Airbnb with her boyfriend. Her mom didn't buy it.
It's like she's an adult as well.
Yeah, like so what if they get an Airbnb and stay there? They're still coming to holiday. Why does it matter if she stays there or not?
Right.
Plus,
so weird.
I honestly hate it when they're like, "Oh, you're not married, so it doesn't matter." It's not like you're married, so it.
Agreed. I fucking hate that.
So I've been with my fiance for 10 plus years, so that doesn't mean anything.
Right. Like, yeah, you can go get fucked.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get fucked.
I will in my Airbnb.
Oh, man.
Fucking stupid shit. Yeah. Comment number 2, not the asshole. I went home to visit my parents with my boyfriend. I was 4 months pregnant and I still wasn't allowed to sleep in the same room or bed as my boyfriend. She's kind of already pregnant.
Yeah.
I respected my parents and didn't argue. When we told his parents, his mom said, you can't do any more damage. Might as well go sleep with her. What the fuck? Is it petty? Yes. Is it well-deserved? Absolutely.
I was looking this up, and one of the comments is like, you can't get her more pregnant. Oh, man. Well, the fact...
True.
She's 4 months pregnant, and they can't sleep in the same bed.
That's so fucking stupid.
Well, and honestly, when some kids stay at their parents and they sleep with their boyfriend, they don't have sex.
Yeah. Like, they're literally just fucking sleeping.
Yeah. Just fucking... You're already pregnant, but, like, you can't sleep together.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
So fucking weird.
Those were a couple interesting stories. I feel like there's something off about the mom.
Yeah, I do too. I'm kind of getting that feeling as well.
Yeah. Moving on. Today I fucked up. I love these ones.
Me too.
Today I fucked up by mocking my neighbor's parrot for the last couple of weeks. Oh, man. So, I live in an apartment where the walls are thin enough that I can hear my neighbor's TV, phone calls, and, unfortunately, their parrot. This parrot, Very beautiful animal, but it makes me want to rip my hair out and do things I am not proud to admit. Let's just say he has become my morning alarm for the last few months. About 2 weeks ago, I started mocking his sounds back. He squawked, I'd squawk. He'd whistle, I'd whistle back. We built up a little routine, kind of like distant, angry roommates communicating through bird calls. Sometimes I would even initiate it. Like when I was cooking, I would randomly have a Tourette-like outburst and start squawking loudly. I know this is strange, lol. Yesterday, my neighbor knocked on my door and had a really odd look on her face. Apparently, ever since I started doing my bird banner, her parrot has become obsessed with me. I guess I just wasn't in the mood for bird talk the last couple days and went silent. She said he paces and screeches when I stop responding. She even showed me a video, which was such an awkward experience. She said he used to have a parrot friend years ago that died, and she thinks it wants some sort of bird companion. Anyways, she asked me to make a couple bird sounds as she put a treat in its cage to see if it would eat. I reluctantly agreed, and felt humiliated, of course, but I went through with it. And sure enough, the little fucker started eating and playing. Long story short, I became the object of a parrot's affection, and my neighbor asked if I could talk to him for a few minutes a day. Even gave me preferred times if I'm home. I unintentionally entered a long-distance relationship with a bird. So the too long didn't read says, mocked my neighbor's parrot, accidentally became a soulmate. Okay. Comment number 1. This is one of the weirdest wholesome stories I've ever read.
Agreed.
Comment number 2. Bruh, this is like a buddy movie where you forced yourself to be your enemy's best friend. I feel sorry for you, but also good for you. Kinda sucks when you want to be a dick but make friends instead. Oh, that's great.
True. Oh, man. That was cute.
I thought that was funny.
Can't go on vacation.
Nope.
Unless you record yourself.
Put up a little timer that sets off like a recording every day.
Up next is Am I Overreacting? Haven't done this one in a long time, I feel.
Yeah.
Am I overreacting? I overheard my elderly neighbor and another woman talking about my dog as if he's available to adopt or buy. I literally hit him over the head with the chair. The neighbor.
That's fighting words.
Yeah. I have a 7-month-old puppy, Doggo, for the purpose of this story. The shelter where we adopted him from thinks he's a cross between a Boston Terrier and an Australian cattle dog. He's about 30 pounds and is black and white with blue eyes. My partner, daughter, and I adopted him a few months ago, and we love him very much. He's family. We've asked our elderly next-door neighbor, Anne, to stop feeding him treats through the fence because it's interfering with our training and they upset his tummy. She reluctantly agreed. Today I was in my garage working on a project. I brought Doggo out with me so he could run around and play. He ran to Anne's fence to greet her and her old dog, Ace. I heard Anne and a younger woman speaking. By the content, it was clear Anne was giving my dog treats. Come here, who's a good boy? You want another? I stayed hidden in my garage. The younger woman began oohing and awing over how cute and gentle Doggo is. I heard the younger woman say, he would be a good dog for Heather. This is where I get angry and worried. They are looking at my dog in my yard, not at a dog up for adoption or for sale. I gave it a minute and listened more, then went out there. I called my dog and he didn't come. This is the issue. He often won't come when we call him to come in because he's getting treats from Anne. Anne, frozen mid-treat dispense, and says, "Oh, this is the last one. Just 2. I know it's a lie, but there aren't supposed to be any. I know he's going to be gassy all night." But that's not my biggest concern right now. I go to the house and tell my partner what I overheard. He's also not pleased. We agreed to keep Doggo in the house while I work on my project. I went back out to the garage and continued, where I heard Mystery Woman in Anne's backyard on the phone, presumably with Heather. "You should see this dog next door. So sweet and gentle. Black and white, and get this, blue eyes." She stressed that last part. "No, he's smaller than Ace." Pause. "See you soon, honey." I can't afford 6-foot fences or to move, so I'm looking into getting security cameras. Any recommendations? Am I overreacting? Update. Sorry, I originally added this update as a separate post. I don't know what I'm doing. Partner and I knocked on her door just after 10 a.m. the next morning and got no answer, so we went to talk to the police. The officer was very nice and took it seriously, but he said they don't make a report or take records unless or until a crime has been committed. Like many of you, he suggested we install cameras, especially one that points at the fence adjoining Anne's property. We bought some and are installing them today, which is Monday. He also suggested adding a shorter garden fence that will keep Doggo from getting near enough to Anne's fence to be touched. Then he said to talk to Anne. He said oftentimes they go out and talk to the neighbors who say the cops didn't need to come out. The neighbors could have just communicated with them. We had every intention of doing so. He stressed that we make sure to tell her the treats we give Doggo are upsetting his tummy, which is 100% the truth. He said if she continues, to call the non-emergency police number and they will come out and tell her she is on the hook for any vet bills resulting from her meddling. Hours later, and we finally managed to chat with Anne. Partner and I knocked on her door and recorded the exchange for our protection. She smiled at him when she answered the door. I told her that we must insist she stops feeding our dog, that he has medical issues. I didn't get into details, let her wonder, and is on expensive prescription food. Thank you for all the suggestions. Partner chimes in that he can't have anything not on his special diet. She was like, okay, I didn't know, as if she needed a reason to not give him treats, not just say so. That fucking infuriates me. Then I went into overhearing the convo between her and her guest about wanting our dog for Heather. She smiled. "Yeah, Heather's her daughter. She really wants a girl dog, though." Partner had to bring it back to the troubling conversation. She acknowledged that it must have sounded bad, but promised that no one was going to steal our dog. "I'll have a talk with her," she said, rolling her eyes like she was just appeasing us, so I can't tell what she really means. Then she said there's a dog sweater on the fence that she bought for Ace, but it's too small. "You're welcome to it, or if not, we'll just find a smaller dog," she said, laughing. I really don't know what to think of her, but I did what I needed to do. I talked to the neighbor and the police. Now I'm going to put up cameras and put distance between Doggo and the fence. We take him out on a leash and eagle eyes. Oh, and Partner brought in the dog sweater. I was like, ignore everything from her. Anyway, no way she bought it for Ace. It's even too small for Doggo. Anyway, we gave it back, keeping our distance. Thank you all for caring and advice. Update number 2. Doggo's tummy has been much better. Toxic gas has been eliminated. So our constant monitoring and or serious chat with Anne have kept her treats out of his mouth, which has done wonders for his tummy. Hopefully the rest of our tactics will keep any potential thoughts of nefarious deeds at bay. Thanks all. That's a lot. I would say like at first she was probably like not meaning any harm.
Yeah.
But after she kept doing it, it was like, come on, lady.
You're a dog owner. Mm-hmm. You tell a person, stop giving them treats. Mm-hmm. And then they continue to do it. Yeah. That's a line that's crossed.
Yeah, absolutely. Comment number 1 says, be sure he's chipped and maybe get one of those tracking collars and ring cameras all around. Agreed.
Yeah.
Comment number 2. When my great Pyrenees was a puppy. He was so gorgeous. Snow white, curly tail, the cutest boy I ever did see. I was taking him for a walk, and a bus driver pulled over on his route to ask me how much for my dog. Like, what the fuck? No. I regret not calling the bus company and complaining. Like, did he think I'd just sell him my dog while he was driving a fucking bus? Yeah, that's really weird. I mean, it's one thing to say, like, oh my gosh, like, I love your dog. Like, can I pet your dog?
Yeah, but the thing is, he's driving a fucking bus.
Yeah.
And he just stops in the middle of the fucking road?
So I would definitely, if your dog wasn't shipped, I definitely would. Like,
yeah.
Love both of, we have 2 chocolate labs, and the one lab has a unique eye color, and so we've been told to register her. And I'm like, well, they're both chipped, and they're both registered as far as, with the company or whatever, but it's bizarre how people act.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's crazy how some people are like, oh, I can just buy that dog from that owner.
Yeah.
No, that's not how it fucking works. And at the end, I don't think they were overreacting.
No, I don't think so either. In the beginning, I was kind of like, but in the end,
like,
it was like,
if
nah.
she keeps doing something you told her not to do.
Yeah.
Well, in the fact that when they brought up that Heather would want this dog and stuff, they just rolled their eyes.
Yeah.
It's like,
you're literally talking about, it sounds like you're talking about stealing my dog, bitch.
Yeah. Oh, man. That was, like, mild compared to all the other ones so far.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Next up, we have wedding shaming.
Hey.
They want my daughter to be a flower girl at their wedding, but I'm not invited.
I can see both sides, probably.
At the end, you're going to see one side. I bet. Have I been eating crazy cakes? Am I off base? I really need to know. Becky is someone I have known for many years. We are in the same social circle, more like friends of friends, but we're not super close. It's really more like acquaintances I run into from time to time. I do see them, hang out with them at gatherings, probably 3 to 4 times a year, but I've never been to their house, nor them to mine. I'm a single parent to an 11-year-old girl, and I received a call from Becky, who has never called me in her life before this, asking if my daughter would do the honor of being flower girl because there are no other young kids in her family. Side note, my daughter who would eat that up, she'd love to be a flower girl. I asked for the wedding date and where it was, and she told me it was at a winery in the middle of nowhere, almost 2-hour driving from where I live. But she also said that it was an extremely intimate wedding for family and a few very close friends, and unfortunately, there wouldn't be room for me at either the ceremony or reception. I'm sure you can understand. I told her I'd have a look into and call her back because, honestly, I was too stunned to reply. Listen, I have 0 problems not being invited to anyone's wedding. You do you in your day, no problem. But let me get this straight. Becky wants me to spend the time, money on getting a flower girl dressed in shoes, drive my kid 2 hours away to a winery in the middle of nowhere, and drop her off unsupervised with a bunch of adults. And I should do what? Wait in the car? Wait down the road? Wait in the bathroom? Wait in the kitchen with the caterers? LOL. There isn't even a cafe within a 30-minute drive. Am I off base thinking this is just totally bonkers?
Yeah, I'm totally with the mom now.
Yeah. So there is an update, and this is a series of text messages.
Ooh.
So from OP, she responded with, Unfortunately, we are unavailable at that time. Sending warm wishes that your wedding is everything you've dreamed of, and wish you both the best in your new life together. Congratulations. Seems like a pretty good reply. Now, bride replied with, "For real, you're busy over a year from now? Just say you don't want to do it or are a brokey. LOL. I was just trying to do something nice and include your kid in my day. And you can't even be honest? So rude. I don't know why you're acting like this." Wow.
My second text would have been,
she goes off.
"Fuck you, bitch."
Yeah. OP replied with, "Come again? What the fuck? I tried to take the high road, but you had to push it. So let's get this straight. You asked me to dress up my 11-year-old child, spend time and money to drive her 2 hours away to a remote winery, and hand her off, unsupervised, to a group of adults she doesn't even know, just so she can perform in your ceremony while I, check notes, wait alone outside like the hired help? Let's call it what it is. What you are asking for is a prop, a glorified Insta accessory, not a guest, not an actual human being. I declined politely, and you accused me of being rude. What the fuck? What's rude is treating my kid like a decorative accessory, a fucking prop, and if that's not bad enough, right there. But then you add acting entitled to her presence without extending even the most basic respect to her parent. The fact that you don't even see a problem with this is exactly why the answer is no. Seriously, what the fuck are you thinking? You are completely delusional. Please stop texting because you can fuck right off. I won't change my mind." This text message string is from a few months ago, and I'm just getting around to posting the update. So I tried to take the high road with a polite "we're unavailable" and got hit back with just say you don't wanna or you're a brokey. Reader, I have to confess that the 2 glasses of Chardonnay Dragon woke up inside me and I kind of went off on a rant. Was it my finest moment? Absolutely not. Did I say fuck right off near the end? Yep, that was me. And I blame the wine and the fucking audacity of, well, all of it.
No, don't blame the wine. Say that with your whole fucking chest. Yeah. Fuck off.
On the plus side, she never replied, and it has been months, so I assume the role of unpaid child actor went to the central casting and this episode is closed. I like how this person told their story.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, man.
Fucking audacity.
The fact, like, you don't have an extra chair, so what? Like, she can just, like, kind of stand.
Right.
Stand, like, at least, like, have an area for her to, like, she's the parent of this fucking child.
Right.
She's not just gonna drop it off to a friend of a friend.
Right. First of all, my kid isn't going anywhere with anybody that they don't know. Second of all,
she can fuck off.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the basis of the whole thing is just fuck off, because that's not happening. But for the bride to just assume that it'll be fine and she can just bring her daughter and drop her off, like, obviously the daughter doesn't know any of the adults at all. So...
And OP tried to be nice about it, saying, "Oh, we're unavailable," and then the fucking bride is like, "If you don't want to go, just say you don't want to go, or say that you're a brokey."
Yeah, it's like she's not saying that she doesn't want to go. She's saying that you're not inviting her to the wedding. First of all, you just want her daughter as a fill-in.
Yeah, pretty much as an Instagram picture. Comment number 1. You're right, this is bonkers. I'd be saying no. No matter how much you would love being a flower girl. I would not be leaving my 11-year-old daughter alone with a bunch of people she didn't know who would be drinking.
Exactly.
Comment number 2. It's like she's renting her bridal party. Extremely intimate, except for the stray kid we borrowed.
Jesus Christ. True. She's saying it's an intimate, very intimate, only family and very close friends. So why are you having this kid that you don't know?
Yeah. And who says a flower girl needs to be like
you don't have to have a flower girl. You can have a flower guy.
Yeah.
Or flower boy, however you want to.
Or you can have your groomsmen be the flower.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I've seen quite a few funny videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that blows my mind that like this person expects them just to drop off their kid and
do what? Like that's the other thing is what the fuck is this? Like, let's say that they were all very close and the daughter knew all these people. What the fuck is she supposed to do for 2 hours? The mother's supposed to do for 2 hours.
Well, if it is 2 hours.
Yeah. 2 hours away, I mean. Like, what the fuck is she supposed to do for that?
Yeah. And it's not like you would... Because by the time you drive home, you'd probably have to head back and pick your daughter up.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. That is...
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Now for some more wedding talk, because that's what it is.
Yeah. We got wedding drama.
Yeah. My cousin's wedding had a surprise guest, a goat in a tux. Last weekend, I attended my cousin's wedding. It was one of those charming, rustic chic setups. A barn venue, fairy lights, burlap runners, and a folksy guy playing acoustic love songs. It was beautiful, really. Everything was going smoothly until it was time for the ring bearer to walk down the aisle. Everyone turned expectantly, phones ready, and instead of a child in a little suit, out came Gregory. Gregory is a goat, a real living goat, in a tuxedo. Apparently, the couple thought it would be adorable to have their pet goat carry the rings, and it might have worked if Gregory was in the mood to cooperate. He wasn't. Rather than walk down the aisle, Gregory decided to do his own thing. He wandered off course, dragged the poor flower girl behind him, and made a beeline for the guest book table. He tried to eat it. The actual guest book. My aunt screamed. The groom was cracking up. The officiant barely blinked. A total professional. Meanwhile, the rest of us sat there frozen between confusion and laughter. Eventually, the best man lured Gregory away with a breadstick from the appetizer table. Which was honestly the most heroic thing I saw all day. The rings were intact, the ceremony continued, and all was well. Except Gregory managed to sneak into nearly every photo, just standing there like he was part of the bridal party.
He was,
though.
He was.
He was the ring bearer. It was chaotic, hilarious, and honestly kind of perfect in its own weird way. I don't know if it was the goat or the love in the air, but that wedding, unforgettable.
That's fucking great.
Comment number 1. I would take out a second mortgage on my house to pay whatever entry fee would be required to witness this. And comment number 2. I feel like I'm being deprived of pics or videos. Yeah, obviously we need one.
Why couldn't you fucking post them?
Yeah. I did see a video of beer carrying mules, like where they had the baskets on each side and they all had beer. And someone was like, you literally had the opportunity to have mules carrying mules.
Yeah. I seen, they had put like a vest on the doggos and they put like the little shots in like pockets of the vest and the dog would just walk around and take whatever shot you wanted.
That's awesome.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Lots of chaos, I bet.
Yeah. Fucking Gregory. Oh, man. Creepypasta time.
In the daytime.
And it's daylight out. Hopefully This one is better than the last ones. The last ones
last two were lame as fuck.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck those were, but they were not creepypasta.
Yeah, I was totally... No.
Yeah. The file that arrived a day early. There is a particular kind of wrongness that doesn't announce itself. It doesn't come with a cold wind or a flickering light. It comes in a manila folder inside a locked cabinet on an ordinary Tuesday morning. She had worked as a medical examiner for 11 years. She had seen bureaucratic errors that looked like miracles, and miracles that turned out to be data entry mistakes. She believed, genuinely and professionally, that everything strange had a mundane explanation waiting one phone call away. The cabinet had been empty at 7:42 a.m. She had logged it. By 7:48, there was a file inside. The name read Raymond Caswell. The date of the death read September 14th. She checked her wall calendar, then her phone. Both read September 13th.
Nope.
She held the folder the way you hold something before you understand what your instincts are screaming. The report was complete, immaculately, impossibly complete. Height, weight, blood type, a scar on his left forearm from a child accident involving broken glass. The cause of death, cardiac arrhythmia. Next of kin listed, home address included. Every field filled, every box checked, formatted in her own office template, using the correct codes, the correct terminology. The kind of report that gets filed after the body is on the table, after the examination is done, after the living have been notified. Raymond Caswell was not in her morgue. He wasn't in the hospital system. He wasn't in county records. He didn't exist in any database she could access, except in the file that had materialized inside a locked cabinet on the wrong side of his death. She called the next of kin number. A woman answered. Tired voice, unhurried. Said Raymond was her husband. Said he'd gone to the grocery store. Said he'd be back within the hour. She asked, carefully, if everything was all right. The examiner said it was just a clerical matter. She hung up. She spent the rest of the afternoon waiting for that call that would make sense of it. A hospital admittance, a car accident report over the scanner, something. She checked the clock, the way people check a wound, compulsively and with dread. Nothing came. At 11:55 p.m., she was still at her desk. Still September 13th, still nothing. At midnight, she refreshed her phone. September 14th. The desk phone rang 11 seconds later. It was the county hospital. There had been a cardiac event. Paramedics had responded to the residential address. She recognized it before the intake nurse finished reading it out loud. They had done everything they could. The deceased had a scar on his left forearm. She pulled the file from her drawer with steady hands. That was her training. Steady hands, clear process, documentation. But before she opened it to begin the intake paperwork, she noticed something she hadn't seen that morning. At the bottom of the file, below the next of kin information, in a field that her office template did not include, a field that should not have existed, someone had typed a single line. You have been notified. Please prepare for the next one. Below it was a name she recognized immediately. Her own.
That got a little goosebumpy.
That one was definitely better than that.
Yeah, for sure. Like 1,000 times better.
Not the scariest one.
No, for sure not the scariest one. But it was 1,000 times better than the last.
Yeah, the last ones. I want to know, like, is she going to get another folder?
That's what I was wondering. Like, because it says, prepare for the next one or whatever. So is she the one causing it? Because the name underneath it was her name. So does that mean either she's going to be the one to die or she's the one...
Is her future self already doing the work for her?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. It's...
Interesting.
It's got me shaking.
Yeah. Much better.
More creepier.
For sure. And it's light out, so that's a plus.
Yeah.
With that is all we have for today. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions or comments, you can find us on Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Girls Gone Curious Podcast. Until next time.